This is Doghouse Bastards Radio.
Come gather round, all ye bastards, and raise up a cock to this our stir.
Ladies and gentlemen!
We can totally swear. That's what we do. Okay, so hello there, folks, and welcome back to the most inconsistent podcast in the fucking world. It is the DHB Radio Show with myself, of course. Jesus Christ Almighty! Now,
I just snuck up.
Holy moly, for those of you who obviously, well, nobody can see the video because only you and I can, but Lurch and I currently are on a video call through Discord, and I just saw you almost sneeze headbutt your way through that opposite wall there. Jesus wept.
You could have iced a cake with it just coming out.
Oh, dinner, for fuck's sake. Have you had the... sorry, folks, hello, there I am, of course, Scott the Sasquatch Taylor, joined tonight on the Discords by the wonderful Lurch Monster Tilly Butcher. Lurch Monster, it's been a while. How are you? How the fuck are you keeping? Apart from, of course, the lurgy, it seems to be.
No, I'm fucking fine.
Have you?
I don't think I've had sneeze comfy though. It fucking snuck up on me.
I've had like the fucking major lurgy. See, this last month for a good 3 weeks there, I had that bad flu, not the good flu, the bad flu, and you know
you're a pensioner now though. You've got what?
I know. It's awful close, man. Holy shit! I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's just me kind of feeling my age now as well too, but shit's been getting worse. See, this last kind of 6 months, like things are getting more achy. I'm complaining more about people and things and what they do and things around me. I'm grumping more. I'm starting to like, you know, do that kind of thing where, you know, when old people get old and they start hating the foreigns. I haven't quite gone that far yet, but there's the old kind of like, ugh, you know, like, oh, no.
I noticed you're freaking out going, why can we call it White Christmas now? And I'm like, well, Ken, maybe not politically correct.
When did I freak out about not calling it a White Christmas, you horrible bastard? I mean, I never at any point mentioned about it not being a White Christmas.
And then you put on your little MAGA hat.
Oh, yes.
You look like Red Bar for Rogan's fucking
Brian Red Bar, is it? Well, there's a reason for the cap tonight, so of course, listeners out there. No, right. So there's two reasons for the cap. The first reason for the cap is I'm in the garage, of course, recording on the PC in the garage, and it's very, very cold. Currently, I believe it's -7 here in sunny Aberdeenshire, and the cap helps keep the heat in the head because, of course, you know, big baldy head, large surface area, heat escapes very fast. I can't wear the woolly hat because then I can't get the headphones to sit properly and listen to what you're saying and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, but secondly, because the cap, this is the first cap that I've had in probably about maybe 10 to 15 years that actually fits my head. So what it was there was a tour group came through my work maybe a month ago from the US, and it's a bar in the US. In fact, you know what? Let's fucking shout them out. This is a bar called the Warren Bar and Borough. I think it's in Pittsburgh. And so what they did was
was it Native Indians that gave you that teepee?
Shut up. So they came through and they left a few mementos from their bar, like some woolly hats.
I love it. I love the spearmint mementos.
The what? The spearmint memento. Oh, the spearmint that was awful. So they left a few mementos, including this hat, and I thought I'll try the hat out. It's not going to fit me. Fits like a goddamn glove. The thing's beautiful. So I've kept the hat, and now I wear the hat on any excuse I can get. However, I'm now at that point in life where, like you said, damn near a pensioner, where it's like, can I get away with wearing a cap? You know, do I look like an old man who wears caps? You know those old veterans that wear caps? Like, am I going to get accused of kind of false valor?
At least it's now a bonnet, because then you'd be looking like you're fucking selling newspapers in the corner or something.
like a still game bonnet, exactly. But no, I mean, like you said there, it's been a losing battle there, I think, recently, the kind of last 6 months of things failing. Of course, the knees failed. I think I'm gaining some more weight, Lurchy, which is not good. I'm not quite ballooned to, like, needing to be rolled out of the house yet, but...
I don't. If you're wearing the hat like a fucking AIDS victim, you shouldn't have that hat on yet. You should just be wearing like a rag and sitting in your bed doing this podcast.
What, like fucking Bubbles from Blade? Like just lying there getting with a towel and a stick to clean myself. Holy. Well, I mean, my excuse is obviously with the gammy knee is my movement has been a little bit less because of the bad knee, and of course the festive period when we did have a wonderful Christmas time of snacks, food, and enjoyment. Lurchy, I'll get to that of course as well though. But how was your Christmas time? How was your Christmas day? Who did you spend it with? Were you near family and friends? What happened?
I slept most of it.
You slept.
I was the most present, company-filled boyfriend ever.
Oh.
And I viewed Christmas through my eyelid. There was a moth in my eye, right? And I was just trying to suffocate it.
I see.
Most of the day.
Oh no. Bloody hell. So a very quiet and subdued Christmas day then, I take it.
I made Christmas dinner and then I slept for fucking 5. I think I'm getting old as well because... See, every time I hear a meal now,
yes,
I've got to hear power snooze.
Oh, okay.
I can't help it. I cannot fucking. I've got a habit of like marking myself up.
Oh,
or I fart when I sleep and marking myself up. Because I don't normally fart. I internally combust.
You're like the queen.
Turn it back into energy.
Oh, nice. But okay.
Brussels sprouts lately. See, a Brussels sprout baked in an oven with a little bit of mustard.
Okay.
Some diced pancetta. Oh, mecty.
Oh, a Brussels. Okay. I've heard a few people say that the old Brussels sprout is misunderstood, but I've never quite grasped it myself. It just seems to be like the bastard stepchild, that you don't really want at the table, but you kind of have to because the other family expected to be there.
Oh, when your mom like puts a cross on him, puts him in a pan of water the night before.
Oh, yes.
And they're still not cooked until fucking 4:30 the following day.
Exactly. Well, see,
No.
I mean, that was the thing was obviously last year and this year, I cooked the Christmas meats and stuff provided by, of course, the Tilly Butcher 61-8 in Road Aberdeen. And now, obviously last year, you not only gave me like a probe to use to make sure the turkey was absolutely fucking mouth-watering, but you gave me a full set.
Salmonellas.
Well, exactly. But you also gave me a full set of instructions on how to prepare all this meat, which I then had to this year, I completely forgot. So I had to scroll back to like a year back in the WhatsApps to find your instructions, be they audio and like even on Christmas Day, there was instructions being sent through and found them all. I've got them all written down now. And may I say, Lurchy, your instructions were fucking top tier. The meal was fucking chef's kiss, wonderful meats, beautifully received. Whenever we get the Lurch Monster Tilly Butcher's cooking guide or cookbook, I can absolutely recommend the Christmas dinner section because you fucking nailed it. It was absolutely banging.
I got little probes for everyone this year. You got the fancy one. I got these little ones that I made folk buy from.
Okay.
Buy this probe. For about a tenner. I had an extra tenner. I your deposit. I don't. You're getting that free because you paid your deposit. And Abdi got the same cooking instructions, and I kind of got the same feedback from quite a lot of people.
Did you really? Well, I mean, there was somebody else I spoke to about your fine meat services. So, as you know, like I have 2 occupations, and the second occupation involves me being called out at all hours to different things. And we were called out at the what? Sorry.
Hooker.
Essentially, yes. I'm selling my body for sex. Not that it would make much, of course, but so we called out.
That body be selling.
Called out. There's a niche market for it, I'm sure. So called out in the late hours, and called out to this back road, not far from the old Meldrum, where a vehicle incident had happened. And then I was standing at said incident, looking all manly and stuff, and trying to pretend I was working, when I was tapped on the shoulder by a large gentleman who said, "Hey, shouldn't you be away podcasting?" And it turns out this gentleman was a large police officer who we both know. We've both met before. A large police officer who's a big fan of yourself, a big fan of the DHB, had arrived scene and was telling me how much he was looking forward to his, to the next consumption of the DHB. And he'd said about how he'd also bought meat some of your good self for the Christmas dinner.
Is it against? I can't stop fucking coughing.
Good Lord.
Is it against GPRD to tell you what you bought?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that we're allowed to know what the police eat for Christmas dinner. It should be safe for that one.
Well, he usually comes in and wants like either a bit of beef or a bit of pork for smoking.
Okay, good choice.
9 times out of 10, he ends up leaving with a carrier bag full of shite that he didn't want, that the sister's forced him to buy.
Your sister has.
She fucking loves that upsale on everybody.
Oh, man.
Pickings, I'll get rid of all this shit.
So, I mean, speaking of your sister, by the way, fucking congratulations to her for her graduation from her course. That was fantastic.
My God, I never want to go one of those things again.
Do you not? Because you looked decidedly handsome in your suit, and you had your boyfriend there as well too, the hot sauce, and you had, of course, your sister looking wonderful in her gown and tri-cornered hat or whatever it is. I do think the lasses do. You take if you take Kyle Wee, you automatically look a million times better. Oh, good point. So, you took your gay best friend, and so that it made you look prettier. Nice, genius.
He was going to get changed at mine, but he changed his mind. Thank fuck. But I had to wrangle him. It was time blindness. To wrangle him, and he asked, "What time does it start?" 8 o'clock in the morning, Kyle. What? 8 o'clock.
Oh, Jesus.
Yours. Be at mine for 8. So 11:45, he was there, and thankfully it was at 2 o'clock. So.
Oh, genius, man! Bloody hell!
He left.
He left.
Windy pops again. He left the work on the Saturday before. 2 o'clock's busy as fuck. And you know what? I'm at Slater's. I'm like, what? Fucking, you're working. I'll be back in 5 minutes. He come back conveniently once everything had been fucking washed and cleaned and put away.
Wonderful.
Oh, you darling. Here's my fucking object. I've discovered what Kyle is.
A homosexual.
Well, what I've noticed, fits the word.
Gay as fuck.
But no, the metaphor fits the association of it.
The association of magical Negroes. Oh no, it's a film. He is the association of slack arse poofters. I don't know what the hell you're on about.
So, Kyle is what I think Kyle is. He's
a homosexual.
Windows XP laptop from Argos.
Right, okay. Now, I'm looking forward to how this comparison works out. So, You've gone for the Argos PC, you open it up, boom, here we go. It's, look at this, Windows XP. That's a blast from the past. Probably hasn't been updated for a few years.
When you turn it on, you tell him to come in the morning, it takes him forever to get going.
Okay.
He just will not get going. If you try and give him more than one task, he fucking spazzes out and goes straight into safe mode. He's sitting in his car having a fucking panic attack.
Okay.
Come fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon when you've got important shit to do, all of a sudden he's fucking updating.
Oh, nice.
And he's fucking, hold on, Kyle is applying an update here. Give what Kyle does when he gets really fucking uncomfortable.
Leaves.
Even his singing teacher has said this as well.
His singing teacher said this.
He's got a singing teacher.
But, how are you in first name terms or chatting terms with his singing teacher?
Oh, I'm not. Kyle told
me. Oh,
he
told you so, yeah. Okay.
Because he said, the fucking singing teacher said that too. That he plays an invisible piano behind his back.
No, he does not. Well, the tism gets his fingers going.
He gets the tism. He's fucking doing the Piano Man solo for fucking the Billy Joel song. I want a video of that.
See,
TikToks.
I'm caught doing that quite a few, but not by my back, but I'll frequently stand, and if I'm like agitated as to what I have to do next or what's needing done, my fingers will go kind of like Piano Man. It's all kind of tiz them out the way, and which I've been picked up on before, but certainly not behind the back piano playing.
His go behind his back, and then it's almost like he's got rigor mortis, and his hands just go home.
Oh, nice.
All the way up to the back, and he starts like. Ding. His singing teacher said he did the same thing.
So, I mean, speaking about, of course, the wonderful hot sauce, and of course your good self, and your sister. So this month just past there was perhaps the busiest period of the year for you. Like that was it's the Super Bowl of butchery when it comes to the end of December. Everyone's got to come and get their meat, but they all come at the wrong times, or too early, or too late, or the day after. So. Let me give people a quick insight as to, from my viewpoint about how things went for yourself, or let's tell them what happened with me before we get to the front lines with yourself. So, of course, the December the 23rd, Lurch had made it clear, look, everyone, you need to come in for your meat packs. If you've pre-booked a pack, get your ass on the 23rd. If you come on the 24th, you're paying twice the money and you can fuck right off. You're coming on the 23rd. Don't come later, don't come earlier, come on the fucking 23rd. So, of course, kind of I maybe underestimated exactly how busy this would be for people collecting their meat packs. I had a wee flu jab in the morning, so I couldn't come first thing. I came straight from then the flu jab place into a wonderful Tillydrone, find a queue of about maybe 40 people waiting to get in your front door, which, let's face it, is not a big front door or enclosed space. 40 people. And of course, I hadn't come prepared for the cold because I was like, I'll be in and out, it'll be fine. I've got a hoodie on, I've got no hat. I'm like, fuck it. The queue shouldn't be that long. Joined the queue. And that queue I had to queue for probably about an hour before I finally got inside to your good self.
I was going as fast as I could.
I know, I could tell you were fucking sweating because I was like looking from the queue in your front door and I could see you just like blah, 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 and going back and forth. Your sister came outside for a cigarette. And I'm like, look, I'm standing in the queue. I says, I can come in and give you guys a hand if you want. Anything I can do to help. She's like, no, I'll be fine. Fucking, we've got it, I'll be fine. Okay, cool, it's fine. So that's why I didn't bother you anymore and say, do you need more help here? Because she was completely adamant that you guys had it in control. But I was in the queue for about 5 minutes. And there was a guy behind me and he was moaning like fuck. He joined the queue probably about seconds after I had. So he's been there for 5 minutes, right? Short guy hat on his phone and he's fucking on the phone ranting and raving. He's, I've been here for 2 hours and this queue is 5 minutes. And there's 100 people ahead of me in this queue, and I'm not getting seen to for fucking probably another couple of hours, so you'll have to wait for your meat. And he's ranting and raving on his phone about the world. There's a woman who's behind him. She's got a buggy with a squawking bear in it, and a fat little bastard in his buggy. He looked like a middle-aged kind of Arsenal supporter, but he was probably only about 2. And he's just whining the whole time, but because clearly he's been taken out in his fucking football kit in like -2 temperatures, and the bear's freezing to death. So eventually, to fix him, to cheer him up, she wheels him into the Nisa and comes back out. The bear's got a large bottle of fucking full-fat Coke and a big bag of caramel buttons. Like, oh, great, it's wonderful. There's 2 guys in front of me. So there's a woman and then there's 2 guys that are in front of her, and they're talking, or they're trying to talk and have this kind of private discussion. But you know how like I've got the problem where I've got a 20-stone voice where I'm trying to be quiet but the fucking world's hearing what I'm saying, right? One of these guys had the same issue, 20-stone voice, doing his best to speak quietly to his friend. And he was telling his friend about his weekend out. And this is dead Jen, because there's me, there's a woman, and there's these 2 guys. Dead Jen, right? Shit, do people even say that anymore? Dead Jen, right? Deadly genuine, right? This is dead Jen, right? The guy... fucking that. Dead Jen, right? The guy's telling his friend about how he'd been out the weekend with the missus.
They baseball caps, Mark, and you say, oh man, right?
Listen, It won't be long.
For the kids.
It won't be long before I'm saying cowabunga and dude and that kind of. So the guy in the queue is telling his friend. He thinks in a whispered, hushed tone. He's telling his friend about how he was standing in the queue with his missus to get a taxi. His missus had slipped her hand into the back of his trousers. You know, he was like, "Oh, she's just got a grip Mars, kin." And he says, "Aye." And the next thing I know, I've got a finger rammed right up my arsehole. He says. So, because he's saying this in this like 20-tone voice, the people ahead of him turn around like, what the fuck? The woman and me are both like, holy shit, I'm in fucking knots. This guy's he's looking like, what are you looking at? Like, oh, you fucking wonderful. This guy's misses his digit right up his poop chute in the fucking taxi queue for some unknown reason. It was fucking wonderful. But then, of course, you know, finally got to the head of the queue and came into the shop itself, and, you know, you seemed under it, if you will. It must have been a hell of... I mean, how long were you working for, not only on the day itself, but leading up to the day to get ready for that?
So, the Monday was the day you came in.
Uh-huh.
Monday was still the Sunday for me. I came in at 8 o'clock on the Sunday morning to start on all these orders.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, it's the most orders I've ever taken, because it was a Sunday, and I thought, plenty of time to get them made up. I've got all day. I'll be out of here 8 o'clock at night, the latest.
Right, okay.
How fucking wrong was I? Because this year, I've decided to fancy jazz everything up. Slices of lemon, slices of orange, herbs, strategically and fucking obsessively compulsively placed. So when you put them onto the turkey and then try and slide that shit into a bag and it fucking falls about.
Oh no.
Or you put the vacuum packer on and the pressure in the bag rattles it about. You know, it's not perfect.
Oh, and you've got to do it again because of your fucking ADHD.
Fucking 10 o'clock at night, I was at order 98. I had another 300 to go.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, tell you if you go home, because somebody's going to have their fucking wits about them in the morning. I'll stay all night and get everything done. And then I'll be finished at 6. I'll go home, get a shower, pick them up at 7, and we'll start at 8. No.
Oh.
Work all through the night. I got to order 270.
Jesus.
So I still had about another 30 to go.
So you've been up from 8 in the morning till the following morning with no sleep, just working on these packs.
And this is now 7:30 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
The following day. And I've yet to stop. And I've had half a poppadom.
Oh, no.
So I thought, right, let my sister in. She's like, fucking hell. There's just boxes everywhere. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I start turning the kettle. So I'm like, I need to go inside here. Fuck. I was in safe mode.
Uh-huh.
I turned the fucking kettle.
Playing piano behind your back.
As soon as I opened that door to go out and have fog, and boom, there's a queue of customers.
No.
And it's come, it's okay.
Oh, you
I was hoping
fucking...
to go home, get a shower. Nope.
Yep.
So 7:30 is when that queue started.
Holy
It
shit.
didn't stop until about 4:25 when Cooper appeared.
Fucking... Holy fuck.
By that point, I couldn't string sentences together.
Uh-huh.
I could barely math. And fuckers were asking me how to cook shit. I'm like, in the oven till it's done.
Oh, no. Because the thing that was getting me and other folk in the queue as well too was, like, you expect to go in, you've pre-ordered your box, go in, pay your cash, get your box, get the fuck out of there. But then people were coming in and saying, right, I'll get my box. Oh, while I'm here, do you have any of these things? And can I get 2 strippies of that ribs and maybe some bacon? And do you have any? And just like buying all this, which I'm sure for you as a business is great because you're making some add-on sales. But for you as a man who's been awake for like fucking 48 hours, I can't imagine that's a big fucking joy thing to have.
No.
No.
Especially because I haven't had a chance to sort of make the counter look bonny again.
Uh-huh.
Because I've been using it all through the night. It looked like shit. And as you said, it's the Super Bowl. I look like shit. I'm the type of cunt that gets up in the morning and I'm immediately in the shower.
Yeah.
And because I had been home to wash, I couldn't even go next door and get a toothbrush. Because it was fucking busy. And my teeth felt heavy.
You should have fucking said, man.
You think. So
Because all I could do for you was I left and grabbed like a couple of Costa coffees and took them back to you. So it's all I could do. And I'm like, is there anything else you're needing? If you said, grab me a fucking toothbrush and a clute, I'd have got you a toothbrush and a clute. You know, fucking...
Whiskey Bobby.
Fucking hell.
Lost a Thunderbird.
So
I got finished.
Yeah.
I eventually got finished. There were a couple orders and they picked up, and they never got the customary traditional phone call because I couldn't even dial. I tried to dial the first one and I kept fucking up the number. I'm like, nah, I need to go home.
Can I take a guess as to one person that probably didn't get their order on the 23rd? And it's maybe a person who has many, many years ago appeared on this very show. A man with the surname The Saint. Mike Saint, even.
You'd be correct.
Oh, there you go.
Fucker only ever comes in on the fucking 24 and he never orders it either.
Does he not?
Like, message on like 22nd. Oh, have you got an order in the book for me? And I'm like, fuck him. Collected the 23rd. I'll be
brilliant. Fuck's sake, what a man. Bloody hell.
I eventually got finished at 7. At 7:30 I got home. The house was freezing.
Oh, no.
The gas had gone off.
Did the missus not go around and get all heated up for you and stuff? Spread some rose petals around and, you know.
Oh, no. Abdi was briefed, like, bide the fuck off.
Oh, no.
Until the 24th. So, finally got the heating on, and I thought, right, I'll take my boots off. The next thing I know, it's 10 o'clock the following morning, and I'm still on the settee with my boots and my jacket. I slept from 7:30 till 10 in the morning.
Bloody hell, man. That's brutal.
Close to 36 hours straight on my feet, non-stop. Didn't sit down, didn't eat. I was fucking knackered.
Jesus.
24th. I put my suit on.
Mm-hmm.
Abdi's going, why do you need a suit? I goes, I need to empower myself as a strong, independent man. I was fucking feel like a tink yesterday.
Oh, fuck.
It's the only time I had the same pair of socks on for 36 hours.
Oh, man. You poor bugger. So, I think, wait, can I make a few suggestions then for this year, now that we're in wonderful 2025?
Yeah, just avoid Christmas entirely.
Yeah, well, there's that one, of course, yes. But also for the Super Bowl of Butchery for this year, here's my first suggestion, right? First suggestion is this, is that, you know, you haven't got the largest shop in the world. It's a very unique and great shop, but not very large. Why not... Suggestion, right? You know, we listen and we don't judge. We ask next door if they could if you could borrow their space for the day to have the boxes sitting there, folk come in, beat box, fuck off, right? If you want anything auxiliary, you go next door to the butcher's itself and you buy your auxiliary stuff there. But for just a box, in, beat, bop, fuck off, see you later, Robert's your mother's brother. Secondly, right? Second suggestion is you do have like a plethora of friends, family, if you will, people who enjoy your company and love you. aka myself, the Coops, Maynard, Steve, many others as well too, who would be willing to come in, I'm pretty sure, and help you make up these fucking boxes on the day before, should you require it. Many hands make light work. Now remember, listening, we don't judge, right? So this is our second suggestion. The third suggestion, perhaps, is when you're offered help on the fucking day by somebody who's, you know, who's capable enough and is free for several hours to give you a chance to go for, you know, a toothbrush or a wipe with a clute, maybe don't say, no, I'm fine, because you're not fine. You're barely able to stand. You absolute fucking galoot. So there's my top 3 suggestions for this year's Butchery Super Bowl. There you go.
Like, the amount of folk that come in goes, are you in a hand? And I'm still there, like, ready to say yes, but then at the same time, I'm like, no, because I need to show you what to do. I need to stop everything, delay that queue even more.
Oh, of course. Well, for this year's Butchery Super Bowl, I'll be coming in especially early, maybe a day or so before, so you can give me the hubbub of what you need done to help support you on that day. You know, fuck's sake.
I can't afford to be standing in that queue. I'm a pigeon.
I know exactly. I've got a gammy knee for fuck's sake. I'm old as shit. Oh man, tell you. So
I think, this year it's going to be a limit again. I know I know what I can work within.
Okay,
it'll be limited again. But if it is going to be even busier because of last year, because of the box that everyone got, looked beautiful.
Oh, it was wonderful.
You didn't even get shit in marquees.
Fucking loved it.
I might split it over 2 days.
Okay,
now that I know, because of the only reason why it took me as long is because I did everything that day. Normally, I get everything packaged like 2 days in advance.
Like
I'll do the beef one day, I'll do the turkeys the previous day, And then that night that I need to make them all up, everything comes out the fridge, goes into a box, it's all ready. I didn't know how long or how well things would look with lemon and herbs in the bag.
Oh, okay.
Now I know it'll last at least a fortnight. Because somebody sent my photo the day, goes, "It's okay. Go for it. In for a penny, in for a penny." It looks spectacular, that lemon, by the way.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. So lessons have been learned for this year's Super Bowl of Butchery. When it comes to the Butchery Super Bowl, how much does that kind of give you like a running start in the year? Because obviously January is going to be a quieter month because not many folk everyone's tapped out with New Year and they've spent money on Christmas and stuff, and they're not in for their baps and their steaks and their pies as regularly as they would be in January. So the money you make from that Super Bowl, how long does that kind of like keep you stable for before you're kind of back on the not on the back pedal, but certainly on the gear pedal, if you will.
Are you ready to get as fucked off as I get?
I am going to get raging on your behalf, but no. If I know, I listen and I don't judge.
It'll last me till I go back to work. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it. It really fucking doesn't seem worth it. Like years before, it would last maybe till end of January.
Okay.
The price of everything and overheads, and because it's all bought and paid for,
it
doesn't really fucking last long.
Shit.
Not last long.
So really, the profit margin of all that work isn't that big that it's a hugely viable fucking time of year.
It fucking pisses me off, and Andy goes, "Oh yeah, but you're fucking rolling in their sleep."
Exactly.
The tax money eats up fucking most of it. Like at the top, whatever's left, the tax money I'll get once my tax return gets filed.
Jesus, man.
So then it's back to square one. So, but.
Well,
there is some cash sales that
do help a little bit.
Cash sales occasionally, so that's always nice.
So I mean, well,
Christmas bonus.
Let me tell you how appreciated your meal was that. So of course we had the usual family gathering now, and we get like her family all together and stuff, and we get everyone around the big table. All the kids are there, where I'm feeding them my wonderful moist turkey, my beautifully cooked and.
How many people does that turkey feed? Because whenever somebody asks me whether they're feeding 4 people or they're feeding 20 people, I tell them it's the same size.
So the turkey...
I always push that bit that you get.
The turkey and the beef that you gave us.
2.5 kilos fine. I'm only feeding 4 folk. 2.5 kilos would be good, I think.
We had... What did we have? We had 2, 4, 6... We had 7 adults and we had 5 kids running around that place. But I say kids that are eating like fucking field mice, so they're not really getting much, and one of the adults also is a bit of a kind of tiny little nibbler picker, so you could say 6 competent adults that are eating food there. So I mean, and there was plenty left over then for the next day. I mean, the next day I had a beautiful turkey and scurly fucking sash. It was great. So yeah, plenty of fucking meat there. It was wonderful. And it was still moist, which is the best part. So proud of myself. But the thing is, though, is like the Christmas gathering, it's one of the few kind of gatherings we have where we'll say, like, right, Roobs, I'll stay sober, watch the kids, you have a few shandies and stuff, you get yourself a few libations in with the family, I'll take care of the little ones, it's all good. Well, the Roobs went for it, pal. She was fucking horsing them back, right? Heavily on the vodkas and lemonades, to the point where probably the best part of Christmas Day, don't get me wrong, it was a wonderful day, kids opening their presents, everyone's happy, seeing the family, having a big meal together, all great, right, all great. But second place to probably the best part of the whole thing, you see. So, Auntie Jill Miller, of course, good friend of the show, good friend, big fan of yours. So, her home, beautifully laid out, the tree's immaculate. One of those like designer trees. There's that Instagram worthy kind of tree. It's all been beautifully hung. Like our tree.
All the ornaments look like the match.
Oh yes, all the ornaments are color coordinated. Like the tree that we have here is a fucking stramash. Like we just pick up ornaments that we see, that we've got like a festive pickle, we've got laser guns, we've got a predator in the tree, we've got Mario stuff, all different things that are just fucking like tickle your fancy. That's our tree. It's a stramash. We love it, you see. But
the head of my Christmas tree.
What was in the head of your tree?
The Reverend St. Bob Martin.
Oh, nice.
I'll send you a photo.
I do want to see that. So, of course, imagine, if you will, large, beautiful designer tree. I think mostly in kind of shades of white and cream. Very, very affectionate. It even had a functioning train track where a train ran round the tree. Not on the floor, on the tree itself. A train running round the fucking tree. This is the most beautiful tree you've seen in all your days. The Roobs, a few libations thick. It comes to a point then where the people have left who aren't quite as party worthy. So it's only really the kind of proper grown-ups that are left now who are like
the hardcore drinkers.
The hardcore. Get the tunes on. The kids are dancing. Adults are dancing. Get the bangers on. And it turns out that Jill's side of the family like a bit of drum and bass, right? So there's all these kids fucking spazzing out to ba-da-dun, ba-da-dun, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I know the words, right? They're fucking going for it. This is like drum and bass at its finest. Fucking, there's Christmas pajamas going like crazy. The Roobs, this is the ideal time to show off her breakdancing moves, which are finely tuned. She does a mean worm when she's boozy. The worm, though, was set to the side. She thought she'd do the Booker T spin-a-rooney. So down she goes in the floor. You can guess where she's going, right? She spin-a-rooney. Whoa! Here she goes like a fucking top. However, not quite in coordination of her arms and legs. The leg shoots out and she fucking toe punts the designer tree damn near through the living room window. There's fucking baubles going everywhere. There's a train taking off towards the fucking moon. It's just calamity, Sam. There's bairns screaming. There's adults howling. What the fuck? She's oblivious. Spin-a-rooney, baby. Just fucking like a top. It was the best thing I've ever seen on Christmas Day. The beautiful decorative Christmas tree absolutely horsed into a wall. It was fucking glorious. Oh dear me. So remember how I was telling you about like this old Manny thing, about getting old. Why are you laughing? Is it because it's just a spewing of fucking vocabulary here? I haven't podcasted for ages, pal, but I'm getting all out. Sorry, Lurchy. I'll give you a word in edgeways. Anything else been wonderful for your festive period, apart from, of course, the damn near collapse of your good self on the 23rd?
So remember how last year I watched, for the first time ever, Harry Potter?
Yes, that's right, yes. But I forget, did you work your way through all the films or just the first couple?
I know, I've seen them all.
Them all, okay, right.
What film series that I've never seen before was I subjected to this year?
Oh, right, okay. So are we talking in the same kind of vein as a Harry Potter, or are we talking, I'm going to say like The Hobbit, maybe?
Close.
Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
You haven't seen Lord of the Rings before? This was your first time?
I have now. What a pile of shite.
Right.
It's just Harry Potter all over again.
Now see,
why is Frodo Door? Why is he this messiah? Yet in the first film he gets fucking obliterated 3 times. He gets fucking stabbed. And then all of a sudden he can't be around the fucking Skyrim dragons. Then he has a fucking tumble or something. And then he disappears. Oh, then he gets fucking the bad touch for a fucking spider that nobody wanted. Oh. So, right, why the fuck, right? Why is it now on Amazon when you go and watch a film it says tobacco use is a trigger warning?
Oh, yes.
Great big fucking spiders. Why is that now why is that now on the front end?
Right, so
what it's just Harry Potter. It's the same mythology.
Now I'm standing by this show's like mythology. I say mythology. This show's motto of we listen and we don't judge. However, I'm trying to listen to you and I'm trying not to judge. And as you can see from the camera, I'm doing a very good job. But what you can't see is that internally, I am incandescent with rage. I am, but with respect and love, it's a whole new year. I'm a whole new person. You see, older and wiser. I listen, I don't judge. But Oh, good Lord. I'm just...
Awful.
Fucking... Oh. No, listen.
The second one was not too bad. With the fucking fighting at castle. And the things for Gears of War.
The Uruk-hai.
Look, this is the thing, right? This is what was pissing me off.
The things from Gears of War.
I think, right, Abdi's got a fucking...
aneurysm, speaking to you.
Well, how Abdi's got like this fucking identity crisis going on just now with our life.
Yes.
Is to fit fucking part of the fucking LGBTQ they belong to.
Yes.
I blame Lord of the fucking Rings because I'm like, right, hold on while I keep score here.
You can't blame Lord of the Rings for people's agenda towards the alphabet people. How is that connected?
Would you like to let me finish?
So I do. Done? Sorry, I apologize. I listen and I don't judge. Okay, carry on.
So I'm like, fit is he a midget? No, he's a dwarf. Okay, so fit's he. Is he a midget? No, he's a hobbit. Okay, a hobbit. Fucking difference. It's a fucking difference. He's a dwarf. He's a midget. They're both fucking littler than me. Right? No, that's a dwarf. That's a midget. That's an orc. Right?
Oh,
it's a fairy. Right? That's a fucking Lannister. That's a fucking Lannister. Years of War. Why is fucking what's his name? Thou shalt not pass door. Fucking dude now he's back. Why is Dracula in it? Why is Dracula fucking being controlled by an eye in the sky?
Oh, fucking hell.
Fit is to deal with this fucking thing. Fit is this little thing it's fucking crawling about like. Oh, that's a Smeagol door. What? He got fucking split personality disorder because of the ring. Why does the ring make him go invisible like Harry Potter's cape?
Okay.
Everybody wants to be someone. I think this fucking film started off. I want to be a fairy. I want to be a them. I want to be a fisher them.
So what you're saying is that the Lord of the Rings trilogy is essentially what set off people's the pronoun wars. Essentially, is that you self-identify as a dwarf, as an Uruk-hai, as a thou shalt not pass a door.
Honestly, I'm sitting there going, well, he's got long dark hair. He's part of the fucking house of Slytherin, surely.
Oh, fucking Jesus wept. I listen, and I don't judge. That's my new year, new me.
At one point, I'm going, fun does he get his dragon shout?
Oh, God, no. Oh, stop it. You're causing me actual physical pain with all this. This is fucking horrible. You're supposed to be a man who's a cinematic connoisseur. I
could not understand why this is in the fucking top 10 of IMDb.
You're a man who over the years has inspired me to rebuild or safeguard what I have, but also add on to my collection of Blu-ray physical copies, because as much as this streaming media fucks me off because you pay for this thing every month. I'm raging about the idea of like there's certain things I want to see. You can't find it on which platform you have. I'm paying for like 3 platforms. I can't find this certain thing as I pay for like Paramount Plus and whatever else. Fuck this noise.
If you do find it in one of these fucking mediums that you're watching them on, it says subscribe to this extra channel for fucking £3 a month.
Yep, exactly.
I went to watch Harry Crumpet. It's a Australian Wallace and Gromit.
Fucking
I went to watch Harry Crumpet and I had to pay £3 to fucking.
Oh, fuck, it's infuriating.
And it had adverts.
Mm-hmm. This fucks me off too. If I'm paying for streaming media,
pay $2.99 to not have adverts. Up off my fucking big fucking lazy arse and go to Blockbuster and pit the machine.
So again, like yourself, like I've started now rebuilding and adding to my existing collection. All the shelves over my shoulder are full of Blu-rays that you can't receive it now as well too. Is that, and even the Roobs said, why keeping all this physical media? I'm like, well, what happens if the internet goes down for like 2-3 days? The fuck are you watching? Even our live TV comes through the internet. What the fuck are you watching? What are the kids watching? The kids are going to go fucking stir crazy.
How are you streaming your books to your
Exactly. Where the fuck, they're all there. You plug a disc in and you've got your goddamn movie. It's all there in super 4K high-res beautiful definition, you see. So there you go, boom, bang, bosh. It's like, like streaming media right now is my bugbear. I'm trying to kind of wean off this year and be a bit more kind of physical based. Again, probably an old man thing, you know. I'm like, I don't get this fucking streaming shit. But I'm just sick and tired of pumping out money every month for ever diminishing returns for things like, you pay for this, but hey, listen, we're gonna bring in some adverts now. Like, fuck off. That's not what I'm paying you for. I don't pay you for adverts. I pay you to stream the fucking media. And the problem with Amazon Prime Video, for example, these are the worst cunts. They started adding adverts in the middle of their shows, but because the shows that they're streaming aren't designed for terrestrial TV, where our shows are designed to incorporate advert breaks, where they have a suspense and then a pause and then the adverts and they carry on. They just plunk it in fucking wherever. So you could be in the middle of a really important bit of dialogue and suddenly, hey, buy some shoes, look at our perfumes, blah, blah. You're fucking kidding me. Rage-inducing. And then I did the whole, like, I'm unsubscribing, I'm not fucking paying for it anymore, bullshit. And then I thought, surely people worldwide will follow suit. They'll be like, I'm not paying for that shit anymore. You're going to put adverts in there? Goodbye, cheerio. And hardly anybody did. And because of that, Amazon are saying, you know what? Because we didn't lose too many subscribers for adding adverts, we're going to add in some more adverts just to fucking, you know, and see how far we can push you before you cunts break. You know, it's like, it just fucking drives me crazy.
And did mediocrity become so fucking needed?
It becomes so fucking mainstream. Exactly. It just absolutely infuriates me. And I've gone completely off the schedule here, but wanting to tear into you for your analysis there of the Lord of the Rings. But
I fell asleep at the end of the third fucking
the third one's the best one by far. The third one, when I watched that in the cinema, it was one of those films where I was nearly out my seat at the end. I didn't want the film to finish. I was like, I will pay to watch this again. It's so good. Oh my, you're causing me physical pain, Lurchy.
Because like at the beginning I'm going, right, so we don't trust Ash for fucking aliens here, because he was a bad cunt.
Right.
And then I'm sitting there going, is he I want to go fucking mental and he like a weird face. He screamed at like fucking House of Dumbledore. Fucking thou shalt not pass door. Fucking or Frodo door. Fucking screams at him. And I don't do fantasy.
Oh my god.
I think the only fucking fantasy I can handle with like swords and midgets and fucking sorcery and all that is Dolph Lundgren's He-Man.
See, this concerns me now because fantasy is quite a big genre for me. I really like a bit of fantasy. It's my escape. A bit of fantasy, a bit of sci-fi, that kind of things too as well. Yeah. And like, I am planning to get this book released this month because everything's good to go. I just need to get the artwork finished off. It's good to go. Basically, I'm paying for an artist to do the artwork. It's going to be wonderful and it'll be out there, physical copy. But because it's fantasy based, you're going to shit all over it. And then I can't have you doing the fucking audible recording for it because you'll be like, hey, what's up? Why is there fucking shit in here about fairies and fucking Just
I felt like I needed a fucking a guide or a map, right? For house of schooler then. Fit is fucking
God.
Mr. Smith. Fit is he? Oh, he's a fairy, but they hide in trees. Why are the trees fucking coming alive? And why is the trees so boy for fucking living daylights?
Oh God! Oh my
the
God!
Tree was a dwarf money. I can't handle this shit. This is too fucking much. He's playing two characters.
You're
now
just
he's a tree.
causing me physical pain. Oh, fucking hell!
And then fucking the thing, like they couldn't make their mind up how little his fucking hobbits were. All the way through when they're all fucking done some pish on the table. I'm like, fat is this pish about? I remember my fucking first pint of grog, and I was dancing about a fucking bar.
Oh, right.
Well, honestly.
So you're not a fan of fantasy, it seems, which you've kind of made clear now, and you've caused me a lot of physical pain. But again, we listen, and we don't judge. So I want to know how's your feeling about. So I know you enjoy like a good 80s action romp. I know you enjoy like a Korean thriller, for example, or a horror film, or that kind of thing as well too. It's quite good. How do you feel about the genre of musicals? Oh, that's not a good response. Okay, so because one of my things, I quite enjoy the occasional musical, right? I quite enjoy a bit of a sing-along. There are certain, for example, probably my two favourite ones, Rock of Ages and The Greatest Showman, right? Fucking great musicals. I've got the soundtracks playing in my car, belting along to the songs.
You're channeling Kyle here.
Well, it gets worse, right? So, because obviously they've just released recently Wicked. Now, I don't know how much you know about the film Wicked at all, or if you have any experience.
And it fucking annoyed me because it's like, put a witch in it, make her black.
Well, but she's green in the film. Right, so the thing is, like, so the trailer-wise and the kind of pre-release interviews of these characters, you know, the witch, obviously, you know, Elphaba, and what's her name again? The pop star last year, I forget her name again. Shit, she plays Glinda in the film. Oh, god damn it, her name is fucking here. Anyway, the two of them are doing the interviews beforehand, you know, and every interview seemed to be...
Erica Cora.
Every interview that we saw on TV or on YouTube, where it was the two of them just sitting kind of frail, kind of like touching each other and crying all the time. And you're like, what the fuck is going on with this film? You know, are they just like, you know, they just seem broken in the head. But then I saw the film, and it was indeed magical. Magical, Lurchy.
Would you say it was magnificent?
I mean, I'm not quite there at magnificent yet. I'm close, though. I'm close. Let me tell you why I'm not quite there yet. It's because not only do I enjoy musicals, but so does the Roobs, right? But the Roobs enjoys musicals to the point with her autism where before it's released, she will find the soundtrack for said film and then listen to it obsessively in her car during her commute back and forth to work, to the point where she has every song memorized and knows every fucking word. So when you finally do see the film, which we saw at home, when you finally, and I'll get to that why we saw it at home as well too, right? So when you see the film eventually, you don't see it properly because every song comes on, she's away, and singing away along with the songs. So you can't really enjoy what's happening here because you've got fucking Billy Big Teeth here giving it, singing in your fucking lug, right? Every fucking song. Even Disney films, right?
That's about Kyle. He's
is
got
it?
autism. He's never seen the Book of Mormon until when I played it in the shop. Naturally, can the words, but he'd never seen it.
Oh, that's exactly. And it's a thing. It's a phenomenon that, like, well, more so with Kyle, this kind of theatre kids thing, and this is why there's been a ton of complaints, I think, in the US and in the UK, of these kind of like these theatres, like young folk who are into musicals, and it's all about singing and performing, and more power to them, but the problem that's happening with Wicked is, because it's such an iconic film, is that, or sort of well-known film in that kind of genre, is that these theatre kids are going to these screenings of these shows. People are paying good money to see these films, and these cunts are standing up in the middle of this thing singing all the songs. Now, if you've paid the guts of like 10 quid to go and see this film on big super high def with all the sounds, you don't need fucking theatre kid who thinks it's about them singing the song probably off key 3 rows from you, you know.
I would behind their back.
Like this. I mean, this happened to me years ago. This was back in like 2000. When did Les Mis come out? Les Miserables came out. I think it was 2012.
I don't know. I'm not gay.
Oh, okay. I think it came out in like 2012, and I went along to see it. And again, big fan of musicals. You know, like it's one of my hidden pleasures. And I swear, right, I'm sitting there with my big old plate of nachos. Now, I get the big nachos, of course, because I'm very, very fat. And you have the 2 tubs where you can get your hot sauce, or you can get your cheese sauce.
2 nacho cheese, a load of fucking jalapenos.
Yes.
Thank you. Enjoy the movie.
Well, not only that though, 2 nacho cheese, right?
You say that to them, they fucking hate it in the pictures when you say it to them.
You know what they hate even more? You know what they hate even more? Is 2 nacho cheese, load of jalapenos, and 3rd extra nacho cheese, please. So you've got 3 tubs of cheese and your jalapenos. So I'm sitting there like big fat man with a big fucking tray of nachos and my 3 cheeses and my jalapenos. The first song comes on, there's a woman off my right hand side, maybe 2 rows down, stands up, starts singing the fucking song. And everyone's like, now this is Aberdeen at this point, and everyone's like, what the fuck is happening here? What is she in the film? What's she doing? And no one's really saying anything, because like, well, when you're that kind of awkward kind of like British thing, where like, oh, do I say a thing, or is this supposed to happen? Have the cinema paid for this to happen? Because she's fucking awful, she's missing notes, and she's fucking, she's brutalising that song. She sat down again. I'm like, oh, but before she sat down, she turned and gave a little bow to people, and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? So, okay, right, well, that's done now, and we'll carry on and get back in the film again. The next song hits, she's back up again, right? Fucking, and already you can hear people shouting, "Sit the fuck down!" Fucking, she starts singing again, right? So this time someone's clearly gone and told the staff, "Look, listen, there's some fucking idiot in there who's standing up and singing during the song. Have a word, because we've paid hundreds of pounds for this pick and mix and a fucking nacho with some cheese to hear some cunt singing the songs, right?" So sure enough, staff came in, pulled her aside, had a wee chat. She's nodding and oh yeah, goes back to her seat. We think, that's it, job done, no more issues. But whatever they said to her did absolutely fuck all, because the next song came on and she stood up again to a massive groan from the audience, right? Now I swear to you, right, I was fucking incandescent. I had my nachos were now down almost 3/4 of the way eaten. I've still got a full tub of cheese left. That tub of cheese now is being used as a weapon. The nachos go on the floor, right? Sit down. I'm opening the cheese tub to wing this at her, to try and hit this cunt who's in mid fucking vocals. I've got the arm pulled back, right? But before I could release, somebody behind her, like a few rows behind her, had clearly launched a full-sized fucking Coke, right? Which careered into the back of her head. Now, when somebody with long hair gets fucking twatted from behind with a water balloon and all the hair goes whoof fucking forward, right? Like she looks like the fucking girl from The Ring. Just standing there with her hair all fucking dreeped in Coke. You've never heard an audience cheer as fucking loudly when this cunt got cannonballed by a fucking large Coke. It was the best. I've never seen in my life a shot like it. It was the best thing in the world, and it made that film infinitely better because she left in tears. And people were cheering. I don't give a fuck. Get out of here, you prick. So yeah,
top 3 musicals in 3-1 order.
The top 3. Oh, well, I mean, so the top 2
3 to 1. Nay, 1 to 3. 3 to 1.
No. I'm just before I do that though, I've got to say,
what you think
that top 2 are it's a battle between the top 2. But tell me yours, and we'll go from there.
Well, runner up at number 4.
Okay, 4.
South Park musical.
Good choice. Holy shit, I never thought that.
Runner up.
Okay.
Number 3, Oliver Twist.
Holy fuck, okay.
I like about Oliver Twist.
Okay.
Number 2, Moonwalker.
Right.
That's a fucking musical.
It's
fucking Eddie, are you okay? And you got
it's a musical to a degree, I suppose. Yeah.
Fucking music. It's a Christmas musical. Number 1. I prefer musicals that are in this type of form. So, Still Crazy. With Jimmy Pitt.
Still Crazy? Don't think I've seen Still Crazy. I don't think I've seen that one.
Right. You might get it on Amazon adverts.
Okay.
I've got a copy.
Right.
Still Crazy is about a 70s group. So it's like the stereotype of the 70s group. One of the fucking singers dies. He gets replaced.
Oh.
Break up, and then they try to get back together in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
They're all having monetary problems.
Right.
So, Jimmy Neal on bass. It's got he was in another film series that I've never seen, but I know he's in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
And he was in Guest House Paradiso. Fucking mind his name. The English boy. He's the fucking pirate with the...
Oh, I know who you mean, yes. Yeah, I know who you mean, but I forget his name. Yeah.
He's a singer.
Okay.
Billy Connolly's the roadie.
Sorry, yes, I have seen that, but I think it's been a while since I saw it, so I would need to refresh.
It's banging.
That's a good one.
It's a fucking good film.
That's some good fucking choices, man.
He's a keyboard player on fucking the Fat Boy film, Wiedersehen Pit.
Okay.
Oh, he's the rat. He's the fucking rat in Harry Potter. You know, little fucking mousy rat boy with the one hand.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Tim. Fuck, I forget his name as well, too.
I bet you can't Harry Potter name, though, do you?
not off the top of my head. No, I don't. Shit. Yeah, I know what you mean though. Fuck. Yep. Okay. So I do know who you mean, but I forget his name. Fuck.
So that would be my top 3.
Okay. So for me, so if I go
in 3,
so from 3, in third place, I'm going to go for the Wizard of Oz.
This is like asking a poof to name his favorite RuPaul fucking episode.
I know, right? Fucking hell. I'm going to go for Wizard of Oz. You know, the original one from 1939, is it? So Wizard of Oz is there, probably in third place. You know, classic songs have stuck with me for all my days. You know, it's a good film that, you know, so that's maybe third. Second, I'm probably going to go, so I was going to go for... Man, it's a tough one.
Mary Poppins as well.
Yeah, but that's not up there top 3. It's good, but it's not top 3. Like, so I'm going to say second place is going to be...
You could have your own set of wings.
I'm going to say second place goes to The Greatest Showman, because that was one where I remember sitting and watching it and being like, I love all these songs. I'm totally into this. I can listen to this soundtrack. I have done repeatedly in my car, in the house by myself. That one grabbed me. Top place, though, has to go to Rock of Ages, and I'll tell you why. So I'd never seen Rock of Ages before, the theatre version or the film version before. And then it was when Roobs and I were kind of near to when we first got together. We went down a bus trip down south for her skating, and I think her sister had taken the DVD copy of Rock of Ages and played it on the bus speakers and TV. And
God, you have a fucking fire stick.
No, can they? Fuck. And I remember like sitting there thinking, this is the most pivotal fucking movie of my life. I love this. I love every part of this. Like, all the songs were banging. The film itself was good, but the songs were rocking. There was great performances. And then a couple of years later, the Roobs paid for us to go down to Edinburgh to see the stage show. Went down there, of course. The stage show is different than the film. Loved it as well. Had a great time. I was like, this is fucking amazing. And then, of course, we went to see the Hot Sauce performing Rock of Ages. Again, fantastic, you know. So probably for me, Rock of Ages is in first place. That's you know, it's up there.
Well,
it's a special place in my heart.
We need to get tickets for the Book of Mormon.
Oh, absolutely. I'm dying to see that one. Dying to see it.
But see, here's the thing with musicals. Kyle would not let me sing. He kept like fucking elbowing me if I went to start singing along. He's like, don't sing.
He wouldn't let you sing.
Sing. You're not supposed to sing to musicals.
Also, they can sing it. Fucking hell, man.
I can't sing, but you can sit here roaring and greeting trying to fit yourself a fucking seat. Right. Right. Would you like, we're going to hit like a bumper. Would you like the latest Kyle updates?
Oh, I do, yes. So I'll make, wait, watch this. Wait, ready for this? Double clap, right? That's going to be the visual reminder during the recording that I need to insert a hot sauce update of the week bumper. I'm going to make one.
Spicy news your ears will seek. Got the scoop, so don't you freak. Stay in tune and don't be weak. Hot sauce update of the week.
So, give me the hot sauce update of the week.
Well, he was meant to be in on this weekend, second busiest weekend of the year.
Okay.
And if he's not there by 10 o'clock, between 10 and 20 past, I'll normally get a live location if he's driving in.
Okay.
Which means he'll come in safe mode. Or maybe with the blue screen of death on.
Oh, shit, even worse.
Honking on his bed with fucking his Logan Paul hair.
Oh.
Just looking like the great unwashed.
Okay.
I never got that. I got I'm sorry, I can't come in. I got sent home from work on Friday.
Oh.
Okay. What's wrong with you? I'm just not very well. Look, I've got a sore lip. So he was off work with a sore lip.
A sore lip? What, with the herpes?
So he's been off with a Certé. And
Certé? Has he got the herpes? Has he got the fucking lip AIDS? Because I do right now. I've got fucking top and bottom in the same spot, the old lip AIDS.
big denial about him fucking face herpes.
Has he?
He's in fucking major denial. Right?
I suppose because, like, as a straight man, certainly an old man like myself, a damn near pensioner, having the face AIDS isn't really the worst thing in the world because, who am I kissing anymore apart from my wife? But, clarify, she's not got the face AIDS. I am not allowed to breathe near her when I've got the face AIDS. But if you're a gay man in your prime and you've got the face AIDS, that's a different story entirely, That must be a real kind of cultural wet zinger.
Well, Kyle wouldn't know about this because he doesn't have facial herpes.
Okay, okay, sorry.
Fucking horrendous photo of his fucking gun.
Ooh.
Right? And his lips are fucking disgusting.
Oh.
His lips keep me straight. It's big fucking... You ever seen that South Park episode where Kyle ends up nearly dying from a hemorrhoid because Cartman gets money and buys a theme park? And the little hemorrhoid end goes, his arse looked like Kyle's arse. Kyle's lips look like Kyle for South Park's arse. With this big fucking jupitoid fucking planetoid thing in his face, right?
Jupitoid. Okay.
And he's gone, I'm going, Kyle, that's the second time you've had a cold sore in like however many days. He's like, no, it's not. Like, automatically, he's back. He's not putting on his sick fucking phone voice.
He's on the defensive.
No, I'm like, it is. You had the fucking face herpes. I go, no, I didn't. I've got lots of spots, but I never get cold sores. Oh. I'm telling him fucking supplements to take to stop getting them.
Okay.
To get the Compede fucking like
the little patch you put on. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's a Virex.
He doesn't hate them. I recommend the cat like cold sore cream. It should be called cold sore highlighter because it just makes it even more fucking noticeable.
It fucking does.
So he's refusing.
Don't rub it in too much. Leave it on thick. The big white blodge. Like, fuck that noise.
Don't fucking touch them. That's my fucking. And he goes, I've got lots of spots, but I don't ever get cold sores.
Oh, really? Okay.
You really want to fucking load a barber like this. 2 weeks ago, he's got one here in the corner.
Okay.
To his mouth, right? And for some reason, he's in like fucking overclocked mode at 4 o'clock, right? Little Windows XP self is in overclock.
Okay.
And he's gone fucking ballistic. His sister a fucking right now. At 4 o'clock, you'll just go mental every fucking Saturday.
Okay.
This time it was his sister messaged, when you come home, can you walk the dog? Because I've been off work sick. And he went fucking nuts. He went fucking ballistic. And it gets to that point, it's almost like an abusive parent. And you're like this terrified. Like me and my sister daren't fucking look at him. If I fucking look at him, I'll get my fucking heat to play with. So he stood there and go, is she fucking joking? That dog's been off work all fucking day, and I've been fucking working here, and I've got to fucking go home and walk the fucking dog. Is she haunted? Is she possessed?
Is she haunted?
Mental, though.
Is she haunted?
I'm fucking.
This is the best. That's the best fucking Putin ever. Is she haunted? What the fuck?
Is she fucking haunted? Is she possessed? But while he's gone mental, I'm trying not to make eye contact with him. But all I can see is because he's got this little fucking herpes over in the corner of his mouth. He keeps going, fucking daft slug, fucking walking. He keeps doing this. He's like stretching it out.
Okay, yeah.
He's like stretching. He constantly stretches. He go, fucking daft slug. She'll be sitting. I'll go home. She'll be sitting in the fucking doorway. Do you fuck off?
I wish I was recording video because people should be seeing this shit. I need to update this PC fucking seriously because, oh man, I need to record video again. This is gold, fucking gold.
It was like a couple of weeks before that, he had one like on his lip and like he would just be stood and spick at you. He would do that thing with his eyes.
Yes.
Pointed out to you. I pointed it out to Kyle and he kind of stopped doing it now. But his other thing was he had another cold sore, which he never gets.
No,
and he
God
was
no.
Sitting there looking at you and he would just go.
So what you're doing there is you're pulling your face to one side like you're having like a bit of Bell's palsy,
and you get a terrible fucking lick.
Licking the wound.
You want to leave him alone? He's constantly did I tell you what he did for my birthday? He burst one of his monkey fucking spots in my face.
You did tell me that one, yeah.
Japanese bukkake film.
And then why the fuck are you letting this man touch meat? What the fuck's going on there?
That's his fucking grinder profile.
Just touching meat.
But he stood there got mental about his sister, and he kept like opening his mouth to stretch out this cold sore. And I goes, "Fuck about when you were calling your sister a fucking daft slag," and you kept going. I thought you didn't see me doing that. And I'm like, "Aye, I fucking did." So he's gone mental.
Oh dear.
I maybe says to him, "Fucking rookie mistake on my part, Kyle. Don't call your sister a daft slag."
Oh.
Are you fucking? Are you? And he started going fucking.
Are you fucking on
Fuck
it?
this. I've just fucking like triggered him. Now he's finally got somebody he can latch onto.
Oh,
he's like,
nice.
Mental, but then he's writing the most like passive aggressive messages to his sister, but like his ma. He does the same thing his ma does. He will narrate whilst he is typing.
Oh. The thumbs are going like fuck, and it's like, I will tell you this about this, and fucking how dare you? Aye. Got you. Love that.
He's fucking got mental at me. He's calling his sister a daft slag, but he's going, "Eliza, I have had a really hard day, and I would incredibly much so appreciate it if you could just please walk the dog. It would be a lot of help for our mum. Kisses. Love from Karen." Right? And then he's gone mental at me. I actually fucking spoke to him, shouldn't have. So then I started putting on, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Oh, man.
It isn't like that. It isn't like that. So then I put on When You're Smiling by Louis Prima.
Okay.
King Louis from the Jungle Book.
Right, okay, yeah.
And then he looked at me like he was a bit ready to kick off. So I just changed it to the next one, which was Pennies from Heaven. And he just sort of stood and he was fucking mental at me going, "Do you think this is fucking funny?" And then all of a sudden he had to stop and his autism kicked in. And it was a bit of the song. It's like, you had to go, "Vavioli." He had to sing the bit. It was just the fucking funniest thing in the world.
Oh, poor Loon. Oh, fucking hell.
After I say our lip, but never gets cold sores.
No, God, no. I love the fact that, like, he, you are basically now family to that man, but yet you're probably the one person who's going to drive him to a fucking rooftop with a high-powered rifle at some point, when he finally snaps, just starts...
"Does my penis make me a bad boy?"
Oh, fucking hell.
Speaking of being a bad boy, what did you get for Christmas from Santa?
What did I get? Oh, let me tell you what I got from Christmas from Santa. My wonderful wife went out of her way and got me a 3D printer. Now, I've wanted one of these things.
It explains the fucking.
So,
he's turned into a fucking. You're going to get a YouTube channel and your fucking printing cable.
Oh yes, it's one of these things where like I've wanted. Oh fuck! Here you go. I've wanted one of these things for like a long time, but I also know how badly my ADHD kind of works. So above my head right now, as you can see, I'm in the garage. Right above my head is a large shelf, and that shelf is completely composed of projects and bits and bobs and like new fun things to do that I've paid money for. Like there's been pyrography kits up there, there's like wood burning tools, there's carving tools, there's fucking there's clay making clay modeling stuff up there. I'll pay money to buy a shiny new thing. I'm gonna make this my life's fucking focus. I'm gonna make all these things and do all these things. I'm gonna be artistic for 2 weeks and then I'll get fucked up there and forgotten about because I'm bored of it now, you see. I'm no longer getting dopamine from this thing.
For free adverts on Amazon.
Oh, man. So, I know, right? So, I thought I can't buy a 3D printer because I will just fucking hyper-focus on it for like 3 weeks and then like, dopamine gone, it's dead to me. Away it goes, you see. But because I got this as a gift, I'm like, I love this thing and I'm just fucking committed and I've been making things, but like stupid things. Like I made a duck with a shark's head. I made like a fucking 10mm socket with legs and arms. I've just made like stupid shit with it so far because it's not a huge printer by any means, so you can't really make big things, but I have seen YouTube tutorials of people making like Warhammer helmets with these things and like you make all the parts, small parts in your small printer and then you glue them all together and then you paint them and then you look fucking boss as fuck. I thought I could totally make a helmet, but then I thought I could make a helmet, but then when am I going to wear it? Because I'm a fucking pensioner now with a bad knee and a fucking a shitey hat.
You could wear it when you're getting your flu job.
I could wear it. It could be a good fucking face mask, exactly. It's one of these things where like I could make all these cool things, but what am I going to do with them? So I'm starting making practical things now. Things like here's a catcher for catching the filament when it's wasted and stuff, and all the kind of little bits and bobs, and it's great. It's great fun. So that's been my fun, has been the 3D printing and looking for viable 3D prints that I can make. It's ace. Ace! Love it! How about yourself? What does Santa bring the best butcher in Scotland?
I got a wok.
You got a wok. Oh, nice. I can appreciate that.
I got an induction wok.
Like a proper high quality like fucking wok.
Oh, it's Le Crucier, only the best.
Oh, nice.
But
I can respect that.
I bought myself a Christmas present.
What did you buy, Lurch? I'm so excited.
So, I got myself some Penellam tea.
Penellam tea.
If you never heard of this.
I've never heard of Penellam tea. P-I-N-I... Is it P-I-N-A?
A-L-I-M.
Penellam tea. Okay, so Penellam tea. Do you pronounce it as Penellam?
Well, that's what the black money on TikTok pronounced it.
Okay. What does Penellam tea do to you?
So, well, I seen this video. It's this guy. He's just stood there.
I'm excited.
And he looks like a fucking chewed up fucking... for the drumstick fucking lollipops. He looks like one of them.
Okay.
Sweating. I finally got some of that Penellam tea. Tea bags. Those quarters that I swallowed when I was a kid. I got 48 cents. The chewing gum that I swallowed when I was 7 still got flavor. Apparently, it gives you the best pulling through in the world.
Oh, really?
And I thought, fit better why you start the new year.
Oh, so new year, new you, new colon.
Leaving all the shit in the past.
Oh, so it clears you out. Have you tried it yet?
Well, it was £30 for this box.
No, it was not. For tea bags.
It's got 30 tea bags. It's £1 a tea bag. So when you think about it,
that's fucking. When you think about it, that's shite. £30 for a box of fucking tea bags.
30 tea bags, but then how much is a cost of coffee?
Well, that's true, but a cost of coffee isn't going to make you fucking shit your liver out.
I know, so why waste that money?
Oh,
it's got pineapple, flax, red tea, white tea, and green herbal tea sachets.
And then how often do you use the Penellam tea? Because surely if you use it too regularly, you're going to be too regularly flushed out, and you're going to be like a fucking hollow fucking biro.
Well, that's a plan. How to prepare modo de preparations.
Okay.
It's got 2 languages.
So you hadn't even got English in it. This is wonderful.
Place 1 sachet into a cup of boiling water.
Okay.
Between 149F and 65C.
If you're going to sit here and explain to our listeners how you make fucking tea.
Boiling water.
Right.
And then wait 3 to 5 minutes. Español 3 to 5 minutes.
You know when people say to you, hey, the DHB, it's not what it used to be. It's not on the cutting edge of humour anymore. It's because we're fucking having a lecture about how to make tea, right? That's where we've come to. You're calling me old. You're calling me a pensioner. You're telling people how to make fucking tea.
In Spanish also.
Right, okay.
May be consumed with honey, sugar, or sugar substitute. So de pesta e de sugar agave and nectar.
Oh, nice. Nectar.
Drink it, but it does say do not have...
Weren't they a 70s rock band?
Directions. Consume 1 cup daily, preferably at night. Do not... prolonged use is not recommended. I don't think I'm going to hit 2, but during the day.
Oh, no, because if you have 2 through the day, and you're a man who works almost daily as well too, if you go to work and suddenly you're inundated with a fucking need for those of the shots, and if you go off like a bloody New Year's firework in that bathroom, while there's people getting served by your sister who will make it known to those customers exactly what you're doing and exactly why you're doing it.
Yes. Like, there's a couple of times folk will come in and go, far as it like in a shite.
She's sneaking a hold back.
She's obsessed with when Maynard comes in now.
Is she? So am I, though. Everyone's obsessed by Maynard.
I gave Maynard his 50th present from us.
Okay.
Which was that
from us?
That Nini's have given me fucking here. So I gave him up for his 50th. His sister has decided on a pet name for him.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
Well, she was going to call him our little black pudding.
Okay.
she remembered that that's the name that the guy from one of the delivery companies is.
Oh,
Black pudding.
a little black pudding. Okay,
she marks comment to how bonny white his teeth are.
they are very shiny white. That man's got a very rigorous Colgate fucking routine going on.
And she also comments about how thick his gear is.
Thick. Oh, how thick. Now, can you translate that for our non-Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire listeners?
Maynard pop squats at the gym.
He's got a lot of junk in that trunk. That's a fair badonkadonk going on there with the Maynard. Blackonkadonk, if you will.
Is that a musical?
It will be now. That's the name of the show. Blackonkadonk.
He came in for his birthday steak and his birthday bottle of rum.
Yep.
And my sister anointed him heavy gear.
Heavy gear. Oh, nice.
Heavy gear, and he seemed to just love it. Fuck it.
Heavy gear. I like it. Obviously, we were hoping to have like an in your home show tonight. We were hoping to have a Maynard, Steve, and a Coops if they were free. But Steve was called or stuck offshore, I believe. Coops had to work tonight, I believe, because there was short staff at the place he works at. Because obviously, you know, the dust industry is falling on its arse now that people are getting fucking jobs instead and just pooping out all their fucking weight, you know?
I haven't seen Coops in about a month.
Oh,
I think she's fucking stressed about that.
Right. So I was talking to the Roobs about this today, you see, because I've had a week and I've thought about thinking like, should I try a bit of the old fucking shitey jobs, you know? Because
the Manjaro,
the Manjaro, because I've tried everything. Right, I've tried, you know, fasting, calorie counting. I've tried, you know, fucking lettuce, everything else as well too, and it comes off. But then it comes straight back on again. Like, it's just that my brain's in that kind of homeostasis saying, you need to be chunky. And that keeps me there. And to the expense of my health, like if I'm eating less, my body will like just reserve energy to try and keep me, you know, to store the fat again. But I'm like, I'm worn out. I can't even leave the bed. I'm so tired. So my thinking is, you know, the Manjaro seemingly, it just takes away that kind of food noise in your head. So you go through your day like just normal, but you don't have that kind of like, I need to fucking eat everything. You like get a meal and it won't be like, I need to fucking wipe out this entire plate. It could be like, I've had half, I'm about full now. I'll leave the other half for later on.
It doesn't even work like that. Have you thought about 3D printing yourself a fucking Mad Max mask? Just wearing it 24/7. That'll help.
That'll help, yeah.
So, there's a customer that comes into the shop that I've been slagging for years. She's one of them that'll do everything apart from just diet and exercise.
Yes.
Right? So the first time I met her, she came in, she goes, how much are your eggs? Yeah, like $2.50 a box. What? Right, give me a box. I'm on the egg diet. Like, all right. Yapped a lot there. She went away. She come back. A couple of days later, she said, I've lost a stone in this egg diet. He pooped. Like, oh my god! So I'm like,
oh dear.
Why didn't he take like a supplement card full of psilocybin husk? It'll give you a good thickening up and pulling it. So, following time she came in, she was at the back of the queue and I said, Jelly, have you managed to hear shite yet? So that's the type of banter that we've been hearing since. So she said, every fucking diet. And Kyle thought that he could automatically default detailer, even though I've built up years of being
okay.
Kyle started straight away. You fucking hate Kyle.
Oh no, okay.
And I thought Kyle like really, really fucked her off because she hadn't been in for like 3 months since he kept. Her name's Shelley. He kept calling her like fucking Sheila and Susan.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
And it's like a Christmas nails you got on the height of summer because he heard me say it to one customer before, so he's got to say it.
Oh my. Okay.
Refused to come in, and started coming in again at Christmas to get her Christmas stuff. And I go, she's lost a fair bit of beef. And I'm like, there's no fucking why she's been doing the diet. And she's just like, she's lost a heap of weight. I said, go fucking, I'll ask her 4 inches on.
Right, okay.
I go, so Shelley, is it Ozempic or Manjaro? She went,
Wegovy.
fuck it, it's a Manjaro, but don't fucking tell me the She said that it's like, her kids were getting worried because I was here Sunday roast. Wouldn't eat it at all. And they're like, they thought she had fucking cancer. She didn't tell nobody she's taking it. Do you know how much it costs?
I've had a look at it, yes. So you're looking at like 100 and say about 140 a month. It looks like.
Nope. So it'll start at that. So you can only get it apartmentally, like the conventional way. If your BMI is of a certain favor.
Yes.
And then it's calculated to how many months doses you get. So your first month will be like 150 quid. Your second month will be about 300 because you have to take more because you start on 1 milligram.
You start on 2.5 and then you go up to 5 and yeah.
And 5 costs more, so the price doubles. So it costs about 400 or 500 quid second month round.
I would not be paying that kind of fucking money, fuck's sake. No.
Well, if you're not eating food, then fair enough, it might work out well. But it does cancel the food noise. But then once you stop taking it, boom, it's going to go back on it. And you're going to keep that noise. It's you have to create a healthy relationship with food.
Exactly.
So like an alcoholic would have to have a fucking healthy relationship with being around fucking alcohol, being around people that run alcohol. The same your food addictions is, but the price is crazy. The results, fair enough. Have you seen the South Park Ozempic episode?
No, I've not. No,
it's worth a fucking watch because like every man that comes in now has got the fucking bellies out now, and then Randy thinks it's a new drug, so he starts fucking hanging about with him because it's the only drug he can get, and he thinks he's part of this fucking drug we're shooting up and taking all this stuff, and then he's got his belly out, and then they're fucking robbing chemists and all.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Well worth a watch.
Well, I'll give that a try. So you got to think then for Coops, like obviously her business is selling the dust, selling the keto kind of based diet powders and stuff and shakes. That, let's face it, if you're buying that for a month, you're probably paying the guts of £100 a month, or if not a lot more, to that Cambridge plan to buy those dust. And suddenly there's a new job doing the same thing that's just a fucking, and you're done, and you're still eating regular food, but you're not eating as much food and stuff. How much is that going to negatively affect the Cambridge kind of dust diet industry, if you will? I mean, poor Coops is...
Not to speak for her, but it has had a big impact.
I can imagine. It's a bit worrying for the sake of, more so for her than anything else, but yeah, it's that kind of complete change of the dieting industry that's going to really scupper her somewhat, I think. Poor bastard.
But she's making the choice on the brave decision to go and learn something to be able to do something else.
Yes, that's what's impressed me though, is she's kind of refocusing her skill set, which is good to hear. But yeah, that's been a concern. But no, I've looked at, but I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about the whole thing. I'm trying to do a bit more research about the whole thing, but it's always it's an option that I am open to. Is probably where I'm at. So I don't know. We'll see.
It could work. It could not work. But apparently, it just makes you didn't want to eat.
Yeah.
Even though you do have to eat during the day, apparently that's a fucking struggle as well. So,
well, it's seemingly it just comes because the problem is with people like myself who are obese is that kind of a lot of it is down to there's a constant food noise. Like you need to finish this whole meal, you need to snack, and you're always nibbling on things. You just have this kind of like eat kind of thing in your head. You see, your brother is a prime example. Just like blah, 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 and it's that kind of thing where. From what I can gather from the research I've done so far, and the whole thing is that it just quietens that food chatter where you have a more reasonable kind of or a more normal relationship with food. So you'll eat until you feel content and you're done. I can leave that now and I can move aside and I can do other things. I can go about my day without thinking I've left half a bowl of chips there. I need to finish them off. You see, it's all about that kind of like healthier kind of mind focus. Because there's a few people I know of that have been on the Mongiorno. It sounds like a fucking rock film, like Jumanji sequel. Monjaro. They've been on that kind of Monjaro journey, and they've said that they came off after like a month or 2 months of taking it, purely because it quietened the food noise. They lost a certain amount, like a couple of stone in that kind of period. But it also helped them kind of refocus their brain because they realised that the food noise was there and how to kind of like look past the food noise and kind of move on. So they weren't using it as an ongoing 6, 7, 12-month thing. They used it as like a couple of months, and then that can help them kind of refocus their mind on what they were doing or how to deal with their food kind of food chatter in their head, and then work forward from there. So
with the likes of this is you'll only hear the positive stories, you'll never hear the negative stories.
Oh no, there's been plenty of negative ones as well too.
I've seen quite a few of the negative ones. Somebody else comes into the shop is on it, but they're still eating pies.
Oh, okay.
So like they're taking all their stuff, but they're still eating shit because they've got a shit relationship with food.
Yeah.
A couple of folk have seen it and they've had adverse side effects, that kind of stuff. When I stopped drinking in at the end of September, so October, November, and then just now has been about a fucking shit show because I'm on holiday.
Exactly.
That 2 months I stopped drinking. I only have one meal a day, and that's at night. So like I'll work all day.
Okay.
And then I'll come home and I'll make a meal, or occasionally I'll order something. Before I could fucking do a mukbang and they get paid for it, I could order like 70 quid worth of fucking Chinese food and put that shit off. Now, I'll still order the same amount, but most of it goes in the fucking. I'll be lucky if I've had like a nibble out of there, a nibble out of that.
And it goes in the freezer.
I lost. My fucking freezer's rammed down. From stopping drinking on that one meal a day, I lost like 2.5 stone without even trying. Because it wasn't until December. In December, like the week before Christmas, on Christmas week, I'm never at home. I'm constantly at work. I go through the fucking Mr. Bean amount of fucking uniforms that I've got. They're all the same. And because I never got a chance to catch up in the washing because I'm 7 days a week as well. I was going on to like uniforms that I had on for a couple of years. God, things are fucking buggy. I didn't realize I had so many of these fucking massive shirts, and then I realized that there were the littler shirts that I used to wear, and even they're fucking baggy. And I'm like, oh yeah, cunt.
Bloody hell.
Sell 2.5 fucking stone without even noticing or thinking about. I think even the dieting thing, if you just fucking, it is difficult to eat your mind off it. Like,
oh, of course, yeah, of course it is.
I think you achieve more, but the nay drinking thing is. It works. It's easy. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, I certainly kiboshed a lot of my drinking. Like I was, for a while, I mean, I suppose from kind of COVID onwards, I was drinking heavily. Like I say heavily. I mean, I was drinking more regularly than I used to do. You know, you would have like a beer and a whiskey through the week and stuff, you know, on weeknights and stuff. You'd have a few drinks here and there. And it was
a bottle of a spirit a day.
Well, that was it. Have a bottle of spirit a day sometimes, you know. And it wasn't until the Roobs was like, look, you need to kind of, you know, cut back a bit because you're spending too much and you're drinking too much. And she said, would you make she made a fair point, and I cut back. So I still do drink here and there, but it's like, it's not nowhere near as regular as it used to be. And, you know, I feel better for it. And I've never, but the thing is, I've never had that kind of like, I think for me it was, I was scared in case I was becoming reliant on it. And, you know, like our parents did, you know, it became their entire crutch. And then when you come off it, you're like, am I going to crave it? Am I going to like have that same problem they had? And I've not. Like I can go days, weeks on end if need be and not worry about it. But I still enjoy getting a beer and a whiskey here and there stuff, you know, but it's nowhere near, or there's not that compulsion like, you know, like you'd expect like our parents had. So that's certainly helped a fair bit.
I have that sort of first couple of days. It's like, well, go on, should we?
Oh, yeah.
I have that, and then it's like, no. And I think the whole 7-day thing helped. Working every day is.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That. But see, now when I have touched alcohol since, it's near the same. That feeling that was constant with me was like, I would have a half bottle of spirit daily, and it was just enough to keep the shoulders relaxed.
Yeah,
like
that was it, yeah.
We were keeping topped up. It was just keeping a certain level topped up.
Yeah.
To
feel normal almost.
Yeah, just do not fucking stress and give a fuck as much. But I find it's a big procrastination, not half as much as a procrastination as smoking is, but then they're both what I've learned is break. Because my day is 10 till fucking 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night, there's no stop for a dinner break. There's no fucking 15-minute break. It's just, man, can I catch a break? And if I go outside and have a fag, see if I kind of hear the hail fag uninterrupted, I'll have to start a new one.
Okay.
So I've got to start a new one. So like if somebody comes up to me and I'm halfway through a fag and I'll start yapping, I'm like, fuck off, I just want 5 minutes peace. I'll yap till I'll wait until they go, then I'll start it again.
Okay.
The customer comes in, I'll put it down, but then when I go back out, I'll start a new one. And then I get locked into this fucking cycle. It's a fucking nightmare. But it's weird how your brain works and how you sort of depend on things slightly.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Because you're not functioning normally.
Exactly, yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't have like a half-hour dinner break or anything like that, but I really fucking feel a benefit from it.
Because, I mean, one of my big problems, certainly with food, was cutting back the drinking, but my relationship with food is kind of up in the air because working shifts, you're eating all different strange times of the day and night, you know, you're eating at the wrong times and you're snacking and bullshit because you're busy running around. You'll go and grab a bit of toast, you'll grab a bit of biscuit and stuff, you know, and it was always like little bits and pieces that kind of pushed me up, you see. So, I mean, I'm not significantly bigger than I used to be, but I'm certainly, you know, up that kind of upper tier where I'm like, I need to do something because I'm nearly a pensioner, you know, and I'm like, I need to fucking, you know, fix something here because...
It's manageable though. But do you know though, that an oral fixation, what I'm doing, eating, drinking, anything that goes towards your mouth or in your mouth is an ADHD trait.
Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm.
The oral fixation.
Well, I mean, I was a thumb sucker all my youth, you know. God, that was that oral fixation type of thing as well. That's why my top teeth didn't properly descend properly because there was a thumb pressed against them until my teens, you know. God, it was a long time of doing that kind of bullshit. So yeah, that oral fixation.
My thing was chewing gum.
Was chewing gum? Oh, okay.
Honestly, but chewing gum, I used to beg my ma for money for my dinner for secondary school, and I begrudgingly got a quid. Right, and this is you're talking 20 years ago, so a quid. A packet of fucking Wrigley's chewing gum is 35p. And I think it's about 60p now. So it just shows you what the inflation's like. We're not talking like fucking shillings and fucking guineas and that.
Oh God, no.
A pound wouldn't get you fuck all in the canteen. But I got a pound, and I had to get an evening express on my way home with that pound, and that was 35p as well.
Oof.
Chewing gum used to be my thing. Probably because the oral fixation, constantly chewing something. I had a fucking jawline. It would have feared you if I fucking because the chewing gum I used to take. But I used to the Ashfield chipper used to have free evening expresses.
Oh, okay.
So when I finished school, I go in there while my pals were getting like a cone of chips. I get a fucking thing of chewing gum and just fucking take a paper him. Although chewing gum's kind of like Penelem. If you hate too much of it, what a fucking shite.
Clears you out. Fuck's sake. The only thing that like
fixation thing.
I mean, yeah, chewing gum was my thing when I was bouncing. That was a big thing for me. Was chewing gum, like you said, that fixation of having something in your mouth and you're chewing away and you're moving your face. But yeah, that was. I can see that being a thing too. But I've never been one for like smoking or vaping, or that's never been a thing for me. But I'm always like chewing a pen or doing something like that. So that would make sense a little bit too.
Yeah, it's crazy when you start looking into like, fuck me. And then I get every fucker got fucking ADHD and autism. It's like owning a fucking pair of shit.
Oh God, yeah.
Everyone's fucking got it. So,
no, see, that's the thing. You see, like, I don't know if I officially have it, although every sign points towards it. Every kind of, I don't know how you say it. Every sign points towards me having adult ADHD. Everything I do is very much on the spectrum of that kind of diagnosis, if you will. But then getting a diagnosis for me wouldn't really have any benefit, because what's it tell me? It doesn't tell me anything that I don't know already, apart from access to potentially drugs and might even things out. But it's, you're at an age where like,
did you try any of that ADHD meds I gave you?
So you gave me 2 of those to give a try out, and I tried them, but I didn't notice any noticeable effect from the 2 that I tried. I don't know if it was because I tried them at the wrong time or what I did, but didn't seem to have any kind of noticeable change.
They're dosed by body weight.
Okay.
I think it's dosed by body weight.
So I should have had 2 of them at the same time then, basically, if that's the case.
Like,
Probably,
I had 1, and then for some reason I just got this hush calm, and everything was in like fucking boxes everywhere. Everything just suddenly went in a straight line.
Oh, man.
I was able to knock all these jobs that I need done. It was kind of emotional. Kyle got his meds, but see, if I'm being fucking honest, and if Kyle is listening, it's a conversation that I have had with him. And I've had his ma, but I fully fucking told him is I think his meds are making
it worse. Okay.
Making him worse because he's just fucking. I think he's at that point where he's realizing, can that sort of age that you get to in your 20s, some point in your 20s, you realize that life is going to be for the rest of your life, the mundanity, and you get that fucking depression.
Yep, pretty much.
You get that. I think he's approaching that. But because he's had this scatty brain for so long, and now he's got the ability to have everything calm and focused.
Okay.
He's able to realize these things, but he's not got the tools to set him up to be able to deal with it.
Got you.
And because that motherfucker goes into safe mode in the blue screen of death more often than he did before now.
Fuck, man. Because, I mean, so surely then if he's having this issue with his medication, he would be reassessed or go to be reassessed or if it's been picked up by those nearest him, they would say, look, you know, maybe you need to get this medication kind of looked at. It's not maybe not the right one for you, for example.
I think the problem with Kyle is, though, he thinks that this medication is what's going to fix him.
Okay.
Medication doesn't fix you.
No.
Nothing. If you're getting medication is a tool, it's a crutch, it's a way for you to then be able to focus on what fixed him, for you to.
It's a tool to help you progress forward yourself, essentially, yeah.
You've got to make the action, you've got to make the habit.
Because
you've got to make the right decision.
Like when you said there about having that ability to, like you said there, you described it perfectly, that idea thing where you have this in that box and this in that box and that thing, but this thing here, I can ignore that because this box is more important right now and I need to focus on this. Oh, look, there's a squirrel. And your brain just goes everywhere fucking, to have that to be pushed into like one kind of focus line, saying, right, sequentially I need to do this and this and this and that's that done and boom. And that would, to have, like I've never had that, and to have that would be, like you said, probably quite fucking emotional, because there's so many things. I mean, it even affects my work, you know, where I'm scatterbrained or I forget things or I do things wrong or I get distracted by things and, oh, I should do that, but I better do this over here as well too, and I forget the first thing. And it's just like, if I could just have that focus, and if it took medication to do that, I would do it. But, you know, the problem is, as an adult, certainly an adult like myself, who's in my prime of my life now, is if I go to be tested, it could take 2-3 years, and they'll keep fobbing me off because, you're a grown man now, you know, you don't need it, you've got this far without it, you know, and stuff. And like, well, yeah, but I would like some kind of focus in my fucking life where I could just get things done. But even when it comes to the show, at times I've forgotten about things and planned new segments and they've fallen through and stuff, and I've said to folk, we'll do this, and it never happens because my brain's fucking away somewhere else. So, which is down to me a lot, you know, because I just fucking, my brain's so scattered. It's amazing we do this even still regularly.
Stuff, though. The mental masturbation of things, it's like we'll say we'll do something and then you get the dopamine because you're saying you're doing it.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
You never get to the eventual fucking end goal of getting that even bigger fucking dopamine rush.
Exactly. You know, so.
But, no, I think I've applied, I've put myself forward for the screening, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
I asked specifically I'm wanting therapy.
Okay.
I didn't want this fucking beating the blues, fucking bog standard, copy and paste. Here's your fucking antidepressant fucking workshop. I want fucking Tony Soprano style fucking therapy. I want to sit and talk to somebody, because I was getting talking therapy before COVID. And then when COVID kicked off, they're like, oh, we'll do it on the phone. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I prefer face-to-face for some reason. And it's a fucking struggle just to even get that. I tried going independent ones as well.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
I really, really didn't agree with these sort of like men's chat health fucking...
Oh, yes,
just a bunch of grumpy fucking men hating on life, hating on each other, encouraging each other's fucking shit behaviors and shit lifestyles.
There's a men's group.
There's a cunt on Facebook just now that's fucking doing my fucking dick in, who needs to fucking wise up and just fucking stop going for this fucking Forbes woes me. He's got a fucking every week. Tell what day of the week it is by he's posting about song lyrics one day, fucking getting pissed another day, got fucking chronic this the next day. Get a fucking life. You're in your 50s. Grow the fuck up.
Exactly. There's a men's group as well that I know of locally, and I can see the benefit of it, and I can see how there's a bunch of men who are, maybe lonely, who don't have friends. And there's a group there they can go to where they can make friends and they can meet other people and stuff. I can see the benefit of it. However, I can also see that it's run by a Christian group, and this group is from the US, and this group is based in the US, and their job is to expand into rural parts of other countries, like Scotland, for example, set up churches in these other parts of Scotland, and to bring in revenue which can then be pumped back to the US from all these fucking hellbillies and hicks who would know any better. So this men's group, which seems to be doing well, is completely under the remit of this religious group of oh, hey, listen, if you donate money to our church, and next thing you know, these poor guys who are only there to fucking make friends and socialise are suddenly getting told, well, could you pitch in $20 a week to this and help our church out, and could you do this? Like, fuck it, that shit boils my piss, exploiting people at their lowest point to try and get something back, you see, And I'm all for the idea of men's mental health, men's groups. I love the idea of men's sheds where older men can get together and share the skills they've learned with younger people, and stuff, and make things and do things and stay kind of mobile, But this, these kind of exploitative groups really fizz my piss.
I'm for them too, but there's nobody there with the higher fucking power or the higher qualification or the higher degree that is able to. Like, I've been to one of them, and it was just a group of men that were going on about other problems, and they were trying to best each other, or...
Oh, okay.
It was just wank. It was just fucking utter wank. And the guy that runs it, he's a creepy little cunt that hangs about outside nightclubs looking for pish lassies. And
okay.
His sister one night, so... Yeah, I really don't fucking agree with these places because it's just men getting fucking... They're angry at the world. They're angry at women. They fucking hate women.
Yeah.
And they just start fucking feeding each other and mocking each other worse instead of... Right. You need to calm the fuck, dude. You just need to wise up. You actually need to be fucking medicated. You
exactly.
Fucking problems for here.
Focus on yourself, not on what people's opinions of you are and stuff. And it's a whole big fucking rabbit hole to follow on with that one.
A wanky man's pity party, but...
Yeah,
I know it's. I got a letter the other day about finally. I was about a year that I applied for therapy, so and then I've got to fucking phone some cunt and leave a message.
Oh, that's exciting.
What option would you like? I'd like option 2, face to fucking face, please.
Oh well, I was given a questionnaire that had to be filled in by the GP, or from the GP to hand back. And to get my partner to fill it in too and say what she said and stuff, and that's as far as things have gone, So I'm like, I'm not worried about it, If a medication works, if need be, I'll buy it legally. Joking, I wouldn't do that. Real life jokes, JK. I'll speak to you a bit later on. Exactly.
Can I tell you about my trip to A&E and then we can get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, do it. Because I'm fucking sitting here freezing my tits off. I forgot to see. So because I took I have like a small kind of like a small heater in the garage normally as well too for these things. But I took it in the house because we were defrosting the freezer because we're old as fuck. And then I left it in the house. I'm sitting here shivering, going fucking hell as it gets because there's a garage door behind me, and then outside the garage door is -7. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should have bought a thicker jumper on.
You'll get a little cozy blanket.
Yep, shawl,
pension, old hot water bottle.
Drip and piss, yep. There you go. So yeah, tell me about your A&E visit.
So a really bad fucking injury on my hand. Like most other cuts that I've got, like I've sawn through my thumb with a saw.
Oh.
It was through the thumb and through the nail, and the nail split and then eventually fell off. Horrible. It was like
fuck.
Kim, when you rake your helmet on something.
Yes.
Covered, you rake it on something, it's like that.
Oh, stop it.
Horrible. Marks you wince. Another time I stopped a meat slicer. I stopped the blade from spinning by touching it with my thumb by accident. And it cut the bone and it made the whole thing go.
I felt a shiver got my legs there.
All of these have always been like super glue, blue tape,
yep.
And you get on with it. And then you hurt like fuck for a couple of days. Never had stitches. I did give myself one kicker or a fucking accident. First day on the job as a manager at a new shop, boning out a fatty shoulder of pork straight into my wrist. Oh, you cunt. And it was deep and it was big.
Oh,
and it
fuck.
Was right in the fucking wrist. Thumb's never been the same. I should have got stitches. I never did. I got it taped up, and then I remember like every night I had to get sausage breath to change the bandage, and because it was like a big open fucking wound, I was wearing a fucking face off.
Oh Jesus,
I was
man!
getting caught every cunt under the sun for fucking taking this off. I'm fucking trying to help. Don't fucking swell in a bit. Do this your fucking self. So I was fleeing about 100 mile an hour. My sister was off. She'd had her and she was off. So I'm fleeing about 100 mile an hour. Someone had ordered, they went about a park for making pulled pork.
Okay.
A shoulder of pork. So I'm getting on and done. I'm trying to flee about my fuck. She'll be in 10 minutes. I've just had 10 fogs because I couldn't keep spicking at me. And I comes through the shoulder of pork, gone really quick. Didn't have a glove on. Carelessness, stupidity on my part.
Oh,
through my fucking hand.
Okay.
Immediately, it was like, and the hand went behind the back, and I started calling myself every fucking stupid bastard guy.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking dick, you fucking, when I got time to bleed. And then I looked down to go and have a look at it, but then I seen the fucking pool of blood on the floor, and I'm like, oh, I really not got time for this.
Oh, jeez, man.
And I'm like, oh, that's a bad one. And I started fucking and cunting. And then I phoned my sister and I says, you're going to hate come down to the shop and bandage up my hand. And she went, I'll be here in 5 minutes. I take it it's a body because you're phoning me.
Jesus.
So she got there. I trained. She's got a bachelor's in paramedic science.
Yep.
She went, oh, you cunt.
Oh, fuck.
So this was a fucking beast, right? So I'm washing it out with fucking Dettol because it's pork. Every butcher that I've known that's got septicemia has gotten off of pork.
Oh, really? Okay.
This customer that comes in, he's a big burly cunt.
That must have been horrible, by the way. Fucking wash. I think it was with Dettol. Fucking hell.
He could bring a tear.
I can imagine.
But wait until I get to the hospital. Fucking
okay.
There's a big burly cunt comes in all the time, and I thought he was like a hardy fucker, but he clocked the blood in my hand, and he went, oh! And started freaking out. He goes, I think I'm going to pass out.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll come back tomorrow. He could not handle the sight of blood.
Oh, fuck.
I've never seen that before. So, sister comes in, she's like, what the oxygen? You're going to get good stitches? I'm like, I know, but I don't got time. I've got shit to do first. So, I made
fucking hell, man.
Makeshift stitches because the fucking chemist is closed. I made makeshift stitches, put them on, pulled the bit back on.
Oh.
I put this bandage on, tight as you can. You get everything put away before I go up. Okay. Right. She put his fucker on so fucking tight that I couldn't make up my mind if I went to spew or pass out.
Oh, Jesus, man.
I had to go here a seat for 10 minutes. So this was at 12 o'clock, 12:30. I'm all bandaged up. Suddenly there's a fucking bin across the road on fire.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So I'm stood outside. Oh, fucking Christ. Shivering like fuck because it's freezing. This was when the snow had just disappeared before and it was icy as fuck. So I phoned Coops. I'm like, can you come and take me to the hospital? She's like, like big life. What's happening? I sent her a photo of my hand. She's, fucking hell. She was there immediately. And it took me from 12:30 to about 5 o'clock to get out the shop because people just kept coming in.
Oh, Christ.
I couldn't just leave. I had to put everything away because
okay.
Fucking meat lying about. So it gets up there. A&E. Bearing in mind, I've never been there before. I goes in and says, I think I'm stitches. Have you made an appointment?
Oh, fuck.
Fucking A&E. I thought like the whole idea was I just showed up.
Just show up, exactly.
To fucking hurt myself. So I'm sure we can fit you in.
Oh, Christ.
I the details, and I went to sit down. Now, I've got this big, massive, fucking stupid bandage. I'm bleeding. And it's just full of fucking, like, dramatic fuckers that are like, oh. Because they've all fallen and cracked their heads in the fucking ice.
Right.
Oh, my fucking God. So I tried to hit a pish, couldn't I? Because fucking, you forget what you do. I'm right-handed, but the amount of shit I do with my left hand was couldn't even get a coffee at the fucking coffee machine. And then within 20 minutes, I'm getting called through. I'm like, fuck, that was relatively fucking painless. So it goes through. And there's like, oh, how are you? I'm like, oh, fucking pissed off. Why are you pissed off? Oh, looked at my hand. Cut myself. Didn't really want to fuck about here. She you know, got something wrong with your ears. I went, are you fucking? Are you fucking haunted? Are you possessed? It's like, I think we've got the wrong person. You'll need to go sit down. I guess. Please give me something for the pain. Give me one fucking ibuprofen.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Hungry bastard. So I am sitting there for about another 3 hours.
Jesus.
With Coops.
Okay, yeah.
Bear in mind, we're in a waiting room. Coops is loud as fuck.
Yep.
Like, Abdi's visit. Coops is on 20 Stone Voice.
20 Stone Voice, yep.
And then she gets her placement for her first placement for her university course where she's going. Static.
Oh.
She's fucking so hot. And she's so yip. So fucking hot. Like, you're the only cunt in here smiling and fucking laughing.
Exactly.
Like, I'm a lot of fine food. So she goes
Jesus.
Comes back 10 minutes later with like a coffee and then the smelliest fucking food you can find. Like, it's uncooked popcorn kernels, like fucking cooked bits of corn. It's covered in sweet chili.
Okay, yeah.
Munchy, crunchy.
Oh, fucking hell.
Funkin' a Dettol and fucking sweet chili. And then finally, I just called through like, fuck. I goes in. I didn't even take my jacket off. And the wife goes, are you Tilly Butcher? I went, yes. I'm needing a Christmas order.
Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right? So I'm sitting there with my hand. She's going, what have you done? So I cut myself. What'd you cut yourself? A knife. Did you do it on purpose?
Oh, God.
You know,
A butcher.
I said, the job. I said, I thought we'd fucking do that again in a waiting room. So filled up this like paper mache fucking bowl and then roasting hot water with fucking iodine in it. It's like bandage was like fused on.
Oh, shit. Okay, yep.
Slowly coming off. And like,
yep.
Oh, gentle. So she rips it off, right?
Oh, aye. Get it off quick. Fuck it.
Fucking gosh. She's like, oh, that's a goodie now. And then she starts like opening it, closing it, and pulling it, and then scooping it, and scraping it. I'm like, can I please get some pain? One stinking fucking aspirin or paracetamol or something.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So she's pulling about at this thing and on. I goes, can someone look, you'd be as well sticking a fucking block of cheese in there, a bit of bacon and tying it up. Because fucking about be like some butterfly chicken breast. Somebody's sarky today, yeah.
Oh.
So she goes, right, we're going to hate stitch it up. I'm like, can you nail glue it? Why do you want to glue it? Because I need to be able to use it. It's chipolata pleating thumb.
Yeah, okay, right, yes.
What I used to do. Nah, we're going to hate stitch it.
It's my chipolata pleating thumb.
Another one has to come in. And that seems like her for the fucking one flew of the cuckoo's nest. Fucking Nurse Ratchet comes in. She's like, right, I'm going to administer antiseptic fucking anesthetic.
Okay.
So they put it right into where you've cut yourself.
Oh, fuck, right, man. Yep, that's right.
Fucking sitting there and my hand is... I'm sitting there. Say sharp scratch. Oh, yeah, cunt.
Sharp scratch. That's what they always say, bastards. Yep.
She never said it. It's psychological with me. It works, but she never fucking said it.
Huh.
This was torture. She put him 1 round of 4. And I'm like, oh. I was like, right, can you feel that? I'm like, can we get a minute to work, please? So it was, and again, we had another 4 lots. Take much more.
Jesus, man.
And then she's tapping it and scraping it. Goes, can you feel that? And I go, yeah. She goes, it might be psychological. You might be thinking you can feel it. I goes, trust me. I can feel it.
Trust me, I can feel that bastard, eh? Holy shit.
Does it again. And I'm like, stop. I don't know why you hurt me so much.
Why do you hate me? It's a bad touch.
So I'm like, I'll hate D. I don't only remember that shit. So then she's out with the fucking fishing hook. And then
aye.
The stitches. The first one, didn't really feel. The other 9, I fucking felt.
Oh, man.
And I'm fucking gonna... Oh, yeah, cunt. I was like, hey, I really like scare Jobby.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck her.
Oh.
And she's gone, do you want me anesthetic? I'm like, no, just get it over and done me. So she tapes it up. I had to beg them for fucking antibiotics. Why do you want antibiotics? So she taped it up really well. I asked her for a heap of clothing I could get for free. And her bandage. And then when I went in again on Saturday, I think it was about an hour into the shift, I felt two things in my hand go up.
Oh,
That was the stitches gone. It fucking burst. But I had to
Jesus,
again.
man.
They were like, it was like an unbuckled pair of shoes. Like
Fuck.
a well-worn pair of shoes. But it fucking healed up nice. Collagen. This is the quickest a wound ever healed for me.
Oh, really? From taking collagen?
I had a couple other cuts in my hands as well that was little collagen. I usually take about a week for a little cut to heal. 2 to 3 days they were gone.
Holy shit.
Because even when she come in to pick up orders, she goes, "How's the hand?" My shoulders went, "Hell, you looking all right?"
Collagen? Fucking hell. Oh, well, fucking hell.
Don't recommend hurting yourself.
No, exactly. 'Cause I remember when I tore my hand open when I was on a squat rack years ago, and it was like you said, you go in and that fish hook going through your palm of your hand, it's the fucking worst, and they're jabbing into the wound itself to you, and it's fucking horrible. I'm getting flashbacks. Folks, thank you very much for hanging around for tonight's DHB Radio Show. We will see you again, hopefully in the not too distant future. We're going to try and do a together show sooner rather than later. If not, we can do more of these. These are great. I've had a good time catching up with you for the last kind of fucking 2 hours or so. We'll try and do more of these.
Will be dubbed in later.
Oh, absolutely, yes. so folks, of course, find us at dhbradio.com, or you can go to, I told you before this, I have, yes, go to scottstaylor.uk, yep, to find the links to everything on there. You guys are amazing, we're amazing, and we'll catch you next time, you beautiful bastards. Cheerio from me, and fucking cheerio from Lurchy, and we'll say, before we go, we listen, but we don't judge. Okay, right, fucking lovely. Take care, good night, God bless. Lurchy, anything to say before we go? Merry Christmas. Folks, toodaloo for now. Love you. Bye-bye.